In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at a few tricky plays that you may encounter in your games. First one is when white attaches over here, black hanes. When white cuts, there's no problem in this one. And what if black immediately attaches this stone? First, let's take a look at how to properly respond to this one. White is going to extend. Black extends to capture these stones. White attaches from the second line first. When black extends, white attaches again. Black extends, white attaches again. If black takes this stone, white can extend on the first line. Black needs to capture these two stones, and white tiger's mouses. This result is amazing for white because with another move, white can completely lock black inside the corner. If black runs, black is simply playing these small moves and white can play away or capture this stone. When black attaches, what if white immediately attaches back? Then black, of course, is going to take this stone. Even if white extends here, black is pretty much alive in the corner and white stones are not alive, and this stone is pincerring white stones. So this result is not great for white. What if white extends first, and when black blocks over here, white attaches here? The result is pretty much the same. When white plays here, black needs to answer over here, and again, this stone is pincering this unliving white group. Of course, white could pincer it, but as soon as black starts to run out, this is not going to be a happy game for white. When black blocks over here, one of the worst things white could do is to try to survive in the corner. Atari, black extends, and instead of playing here, if white plays this Atari, then black is going to connect, and white captures this stone. White lived in the corner, but black has this massive influence outside, so this result is terrible for white. In this situation, another tricky one is black, instead of haneing, black bumps first. When white tries to connect back, black cuts. Let me show you the proper responses first. White is going to hane, and black extends. White attaches, black connects. White crawl on the second line first, and white tenukis from here. At any point, white could save out this stone to split black stones into two groups. This one is a terrible result for black. When black cuts, what if white immediately attaches over here? Then of course black is going to extend, and if white keeps going, then black is going to atari here first. When white extends, these two stones are dead. When white hanes over here, what if black hanes back? Then white can confidently atari this stone. If black extends, white can keep pushing over here. And if black attaris over here, you see, black has to choose now which two stones are going to die. If black saves these two stones by attaring these two white stones, then white is going to capture these two stones. If black saves these two stones, then white can capture these two black stones. Black got counter trick played. The last trick play I would like to show you is low approach, one space slow pincer. When white shoulder hits, black plays this two space extension. If you're white, where would you play? This one, probably. If black hanes, where would you play? This hane back, right? If black connects, where would you play? You will probably connect too, right? Then black is going to try to push. White blocks. Reasonable. What if black cuts? If white attaris from this side, then these 4 stones are in danger. So white is going to atari from this side. Black extends. If white wants to capture these stones, then white needs these small knights. Then what would you do if black plays this move? Block, right? Again, if black plays here, there's only one answer. If black cuts, white's going to capture this stone, right? And if black takes these 2 stones, then all these 5 stones are going to run out. So white needs to connect. And black plays here. If white doesn't respond, they're still gonna run away. So white needs to answer. When black plays here, immediate cutting point, you'll like to save that, right? What would white do when black nets over here? If we count the liberties, white has 1, 2, 3, 4. Black has 1, 2, 3, 4. So whoever plays the first move gets to capture the stones. So from here, white plays here. And black blocks. White needs to keep surrounding these 5 stones. Again. One more. Atari, and white takes these 5 black stones. If you look at this, although white may seem like white got a lot of points, white only has at most 18.5 points. But on the other hand, black has this thick, perfect influence that starts from the first line. This game, it's very easy for black from now on. Let's assume we have this kind of board position, and since black had 3-4 point, black must played something over here before. And white approached and white got this result. And all black has to do is to keep expanding. And you see how difficult it is for black to lose this game from this point. This is one of the most infamous trick play. We call it 18.5 trick play. The scary thing about this trick play is as soon as you get tricked, there's no way out. Let's take a look at how to deal with this trick play. First, this is okay. When black hanes, as soon as you hane back, you're going to get tricked. So from here, the best way to punish black is to play the small knights. Black needs to somehow connect back these 2 stones, otherwise the corner or that stone is going to get hurt or die. So from here, white is going to shoulder hit this stone, and that's it. That's how you answer black's trick play. If you think this result is not bad for black, then consider this. Look at this one. Black is making points on first lines and second lines. If black, instead of playing that trick play, if black simply decided to kick, extend, and jump, then black would have gotten a lot more points than what black got before. Considering this, black's trick play failing resulted black playing these kind of slow first line, second line moves, while white was being able to be active in the middle and also got to put pressure on this stone. This result is definitely good for white. Let's sum it up. When black pincers and white attaches over here, black hanes, and when white cuts, you gotta be careful when black ataris you. You trying to live inside the corner won't get you any good result. And you playing anything other than the proper moves also won't get you any good result. So white needs to extend. Black blocks from outside. White ataris from the second line first. When black extends, atari from the third line. Black extends. White ataris again. When black takes this stone, white can play this first line move. Black needs to capture these two stones, and from here, white can hane on this stone. This result is terrible for black. When white attaches, if black bumps, then you gotta be careful. From here, if you immediately atari this stone, either this way or this way, the result is going to be terrible for you. You have to remember to hane here first. If black hanes back, then black got counter trick played. White can atari, black extends, white extend. If black dares to atari this one, then black needs to decide which ones are going to die. The proper move for black is to extend. White ataris from the second line. Black connects. White extends. Black needs another move. And white play away. At any point, if white wants, white can pull out this stone to split black stones into two groups. This is terrible for black. When white low approaches and black one space low pincers like this, when white shoulder hits, black playing this two space jump, you gotta be careful. First, you have to try to cut. When black hanes, as soon as you hane back, you're going to get tricked. So from here, the proper move is this small knights. Black needs to somehow be alive over there. Then white can come here and shoulder hit this stone. This result is good for white, terrible for black.